What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and the v38.11 update for Fortnite has officially released, and we did get a decent amount of new cosmetics. Of course, a lot of these are stuff that has already been announced, but we still got a new skin that no one actually knew was coming this update, so in today's YouTube video, I'll be telling you everything you need to know regarding this brand new collaboration and regarding all the new cosmetics added in general. So firstly, what is the FFC Sparkplug outfit? Well, we had the Fortnite Football Club event a long time ago, where we got brand new FFC versions of a lot of outfits. However, this is a brand new outfit that you'll be able to get in Fortnite with any purchase of EA Sports FC 26 Rematch or Football Manager 26 on the Epic Game Store between November 19th at 9 AM Eastern Time, aka right now when you're watching this video, and January 8th, 2026 at 11 AM Eastern Time. So if you purchase this like January 9th next year, then you won't be able to actually get this skin with the purchase of Rematch, Football Manager 26, or FC 26, but it is interesting to see this skin actually being bundled in with 3 different game options. Now, to add on to this, they have not mentioned anything about it potentially releasing in the item shop, so this might be an Epic Game Store game exclusive where you can only get this by purchasing a game that is actually, you know, one of those 3 we've already mentioned. But of course, Epic Games like saying that, you know, things can come to the item shop later down the line, so there still is a chance. It's just weird that in the actual FAQs, you know, where they're typically like, oh, you know, it will cost this much in game, you'll get a refund of this much, they only mention that it's like, oh, if you refund the game, you know, this skin gets refunded from your account, and never actually mention like a in-game price or anything like that. So there's a chance that this actually won't come to the game item shop anytime soon, or at least not until after the promotion has actually ended. With that said, we have a few other cosmetics as well, such as Downforce right here, which is one of the F1 skins. Now, I'm not going to be showing all of the variants on every single skin, but we will show like all the variants for one of the male skins and one of the female skins. So here is the front and back design of the Fortnite style. We have the Aston Martin style right here. We got ourselves the actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it like this. There's the normal style. There's the style with the helmet. And we go over here. We have the style with the helmet, and then we have the normal style. Here is Mercedes AMG F1 team. You can see that style. Honestly, that style looks really nice. And then you can see what it looks like with the helmet off. We got the Kick Sauber F1 team right here. You can see the front and back design, and then you can see what the helmet looks like on the skin. We have the Williams Racing version right here. You can see the front and back design. I don't think I really got to say that over and over again, but you know, you get the point. We have the Haas F1 team right here. And it's interesting to see that, you know, you have different logos and stuff that show up in the actual variant selector that don't actually show up on the cosmetic skin itself. But we have the Alpine Formula 1 team. Now, this skin actually did have a different design back when we leaked it years ago, so it's interesting to see how it's getting redesigned or whatever to match the modern Fortnite era. We got Red Bull Racing right here with the front and back design once again, and then the helmet. After that, we got the Ferrari. I'm just gonna call it Ferrari. We got the Ferrari one right here, and despite it having HP as a logo on the actual icon, that actually isn't on the skin anywhere as far as I can tell. We got McLaren right here, front and back, and then of course you got the helmet once again. And then we have ourselves the Racing Bulls Formula 1 team, and even though it shows icons like Cash App and Visa, those aren't actually on the skin itself, but it does somewhat go onto the skin's, you know, accents. You got little like green lines on the side and that type of stuff to kind of match the Visa design. After that, we have a few other ones. We got Circuit, we got Chicane, I might have butchered that one, I'm sorry. We got Camber, and since this is the first male skin we hovered over, we'll go ahead and show everything on this skin. So here it is with the helmet on, helmet off. Here is the Aston Martin one. Helmet on, helmet off. And then we got the Mercedes AMG. So let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about these being released now after 2 years? Of course, there's been some changes to the teams that are actually included. You know, some changes to the designs that are actually included as well. So, you know, maybe you're a fan of some of the new designs. Maybe you don't like some of the new designs. Maybe you think this kick part of the whole entire collaboration is weird. But at the same time, it is an actual F1 team. And at least it didn't have, like, the stake gambling logo on it this time around, because that could have been an option, I guess. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about these new skins? Are you excited for them? Are you not really going to purchase them? Do you think it's cool for people who want to purchase these different type of things or rep certain type of brands, such as maybe like Red Bull, even though, you know, it's not like a full Red Bull skin, it's still got the full design kind of going on there. I definitely think that, you know, some people are going to purchase this just for specific branding and not so much the F1 teams, but I definitely think if you're someone who likes F1, these skins and, you know, the full cosmetics collaboration is going to be up your alley. So it's going to be interesting to see as time goes on, you know, how well these skins sell, if they come back, or if they become like some rare oddities you don't really see too often, or whatever else. Now here is the final one, Racing Bulls F1 team, front and back design, and then of course you got the helmet on as well, front and back design. And now we can just kind of hover over the rest real quickly. So we got Kickdown, we got Marshall, we got ourselves Powertrain, we got RPM, we got Rumble Strip, and then we have Torque. So a lot of different cosmetics you're able to actually equip, and then we do have that reactive Island Diver Trophy back bling we had talked about before, and it has the exact same reactivity it had all the way 2+ years ago, so that's interesting to see how that reactivity is actually on here, and it appears, oh yeah, it does actually do the loop animation right there. Not for sure what the reactivity is. I think it might be for eliminations or just getting a victory royale or something. Oh yeah, changes to gold on victory royale. So it literally is something that changes as you win your actual match, which we haven't seen much of those in a long time. Usually those were just for emotes. For the pickaxe, we got the slick axe right here with a few different variants. So you have the normal, oh, we're going to have the loading circle again. Can I not get that? Okay, I guess, you know, just deal with the loading circle. But we have the normal style, the Aston Martin style, and actually I'll go ahead and swing each one for you guys. So there's the normal one, there's the Aston Martin one, here's the Mercedes one right here, here's the Kick one right here, here's the Williams Racing one, here's the Haas F1 team. Here's the Alpine F1 team. Oh, my bad. Here's the Red Bull Racing one. Here's the Scuderia one. Or I guess the Ferrari one. Here's the McLaren. And then here's the Racing Bulls one. Decent amount of variants for the pickaxe. We do have a new glider as well, the Circuit Flyer. You can see this is what it looks like with the Fortnite style. Then we got the Aston Martin style. We got ourselves the Mercedes one. And I know that's a lot of just saying Mercedes one, Kick one, blah, blah, blah one. But, you know, hey, it's what we kind of got to do to go through all the variants. We have the Williams Racing. We have the Haas F1 team. And you can see each one gets kind of like a different trail based on the coloring. Here's the Alpine F1. Here's the Red Bull Racing. Here's the Ferrari. Here's the McLaren. And here's the Racing Bulls team. After that, we can go ahead and show everything else. I don't believe there's anything else in there. And I think I might have like skimmed over Racing Bulls, so I'll let that one fully play out again one bonus time here. So that is everything in terms of the main cosmetics there. Do we have any new emotes? We do. We have the little Circuit Racer Traversal emote right here, which I'll go ahead and leave that menu up. The loading circle has followed me here. Can that go away, please? There we go. So here's the little Circuit Racer emote. Same one that existed years ago, just now it's being added to Fortnite and actually being released in the item shop for people who want to purchase it. I'll let that play through a little bit here, and I know it has like no audio. I'm not for sure if this is like an issue with the update or something, but let me double check. Yeah, it just doesn't really have audio apparently. Either that or it's bugged like, you know, my private server has kind of been recently. For wraps, we don't have anything new. And then we do have a new banner, so everyone this update, it didn't actually save. Well, that's great. But everyone this update should have gotten a free the 17 banner in their inventory. So if you're someone who likes the 7, you should have a free banner you're able to actually use now. I don't know why it didn't actually show up here, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but you know, nothing too crazy. I got 2 new loading screens, so this one is for the final week's narrative quest line, so you'll be able to get this for free by logging in, and this one will actually be granted to you around November. Actually, I don't know how you'll get this one, because the current loading screen grant, which is going to be this one right here, you know, the third one, is active until November 29th at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm not for sure if they're going to have 2 actual loading screen grants active at the same time, or if they're going to just grant one for going to the event or something. Who actually knows? I'm not too for certain here, but a decent amount of stuff actually going on here, and some really nice loading screens. I love the little like Springfield shopper thing, daily news on the left, for all of these kind of like narrative story themed loading screens, like big idiot now bigger, now bigger idiot, yeah. And I think they're really cool to actually see, so I'm going to be curious how we're going to get this final loading screen, if it's going to be something that you get for going to the event, or if they have 2 loading screen grants enabled at the exact same time. Other than that, we do have a brand new vehicle to show you, which is the Ferrari F40. Deal with that loading circle if it shows up. I'm not for sure why it actually ends up showing up, but you know, we have a few different variants for the Ferrari, and this will be releasing very, very soon. New decals such as GT Go right here, which actually does have edit styles, so you can change the coloring of the kind of like stripe on the side right there. So you can see if we change this to, let's just go blue, right? You change that to blue, and then you go to the actual car body and you change the car body to, let's just say white, then it should, if it shows, yeah, you can see that the bottom is your normal car body color, the top is the actual color of the decal, and then the middle stripe is a color you can customize yourself. We got the GT prototype decal right here, which if you change the colors of it, it is going to change that bottom half and the stripe up front. And we got ourselves the GT Solar decal as well. Now, if you go ahead and change the coloring of this, it is going to change the decal stuff right here. And to kind of make sure that you're able to see what colors change, I'm going to go back to the core body right here and just change that to like, let's just go, I'm not for sure which color would be the best. Let's just go like a baby blue, because I don't think any of these decals would use it. So you can see right here, here's where the baby blue actually takes effect. And then right here, you can see where the baby blue takes effect on this decal. And then finally, we got the Rosa Corsa decal right here, which is going to be a full color design for the actual Ferrari. For the wheels, we got ourselves the Ferrari F40 wheels. And then we don't have any new trails or boosts, so you know, that's everything to kind of showcase there. No new instrument skins as far as I'm aware. As you can see, we can go through this, but yeah, decent amount of cosmetics in terms of it being a .11 update. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about all the new what happened to the wheels? Why is my decal gone? I have a lot of questions right now. Anyways, let me know what you thought about this update in the comments down below. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you champs and champions tomorrow with another upload. So until then, peace out.